Good morning! It's your girl EvaStormXox. I'm just about to hit the gym. It is day 4 of our camping here. So we're still in Penticton, BC. Beautiful place here. We're gonna go to Anytime Fitness, get our workout on, and we'll catch you later. Started my morning off with Oxy Shred and a protein shake 20 minutes later. So I can definitely see and feel the changes in my body now. When I kind of lean out a little bit, I feel like my legs get a little bit longer. You can start seeing some of the lines within the stomach muscles now. Feeling good, feeling amazing, more confident. All right, everyone, so we're just heading out to the gym now. It's gonna be a deadlift day, so we're just gonna get our workout done. Then we'll be coming back. We might do the canal in Penticton, where you get to float down the river in an inner tube. So kind of excited for something like that. Maybe we'll bring a little drink as a treat, float down the river for an hour or so, and then we'll come back, maybe swim in the water, play some tennis and sports if we can. So stay tuned for the fun and the adventure. Just some construction, kind of stuck. Alright guys, it's day 32. I'm at Anytime Fitness Penticton again. I'm just going to be getting a really good warm-up here, guys. I feel like sleeping in a tent on an air mattress really does a number on your hips and your back. So I really want to thoroughly warm up well. I want to get my, whole body moving, my heart rate up. I want to stretch out all the ligaments and joints, get them feeling like they're moving well. Oopsie! I find it's just so important to warm your back up, warm your legs up. Try to imitate the exercise you're going to do within your stretches here. So as you see, I'm going to be doing deadlifts, so I tend to kind of rotate my hips. I tend to do some squatting movements there. I feel like all these kind of movements get me set up and ready to go for when I do my actual exercises here. I also did some mat stretching as well, but I just didn't want to bore you guys with every little thing here. I'm also trying to activate my hips really well, get them moving, get them warmed up. Alright guys, so here I'm going to be lifting 161 pounds. I'm doing 2 sets with 3 reps, okay? Now this isn't my PR weight just yet. Every week I've slowly been increasing the weight, getting closer and closer to what my PR weight would be. I'm curious to see if that one will become easier for me once I reach my PR score weight or not. But in the meantime, I'm just focusing every day on the weight that I've chosen to do here as part of my fitness program and plan. Now I'm a little silly counting my deadlift reps. I like to start counting it from top to down, so the first initial deadlift up, I don't necessarily count that as a rep. Alright guys, so I'm going to be doing 3 reps, 3 sets at 140 pounds here. Now, this is where it gets a little bit silly because I tried to do something different in my reps here. I tried to squat a little bit more and lean back into my feet, and I definitely lost my balance there. A little giggle to myself, kind of what did I just do, because I never do that. Sometimes it's better just to focus on what you usually do and not change things up. I took a moment here, had a good laugh, had to tell my husband, what just happened. And then I'll reset myself up. I'm not going to count those reps that I did because they were kind of garbage. So I'm just going to redo them here. I'm going to start all over again and do 3 more reps in just a moment here. Just taking a minute here. Had to imitate my giggle here. As you can see here, I'm just gonna reset myself back up. Had my moment of kind of laughing at myself, giggling, saying, what the heck did I just do? But I'll come back, recollect myself, reset myself up, and I will start those 3 reps all over again, as I'm not going to count that first set. So let's get it. Now I'm gonna keep my technique the same. I'm not gonna change anything, because you know what I was doing before was working for me. So let's get started here. Now this first initial movement up, I'm not going to count as a rep here. So this is not counted, and from here I'll count 1 rep, 2 rep, and this will be my 3rd rep all the way up, and then I'll come back down and be finished with my reps there. So it's kind of like 3.5, because I won't count that first one up. Time to use the booty machine. I want to get my glutes growing, get them activated, really focus on them. I think everybody kind of wants to get them more round, get them more lifted and shaped. So we're going to do 3 sets of these. Sorry guys, it's a little noisy here while camping, but I'm going to do 3 sets of 9 reps at 120 pounds here. So just really lifting, trying to engage my glutes, kind of slow at the top, then I come down, all the way up. You kind of want to like raise your hips up and your glutes all the way up to like a flat tabletop, and then you kind of go down into like a squat and then back up to a flat tabletop. I'm just peeking here in the mirror, seeing any results from my hard work here. Tough to see on these angles, so it is what it is, but just feeling myself. Next, I'll be doing horizontal rows here. I'm going to be doing 4 sets of 10 reps, and I'll be between the weight of 70 and 100 pounds. So each set, I will increase the weight. Again here, just going to increase my weight. Now I also like to change my hand position sometimes on these, so I usually do 2 sets with my hands lower and 2 sets with my hands above the bar. You can tell I'm definitely feeling tired, getting fatigued, reps are getting harder, so sometimes you need a quick pause between and you reset yourself and you get going right away again. Now on vertical rows, I'm actually really proud of myself because I did 110 pounds. Originally I thought it was 100 pounds. I put my weight together, I started going, and after I realized there was 2 extra 5-pound weights on here, so I actually did 110 pounds. And I did 4 sets, 10 reps. Now 2 sets I did at 110 pounds and 2 sets I did at 100 pounds. Just because, you know, after doing 2 sets of those 110 pound ones, I definitely felt a little fatigued, a little tired, so I dropped the weight by 10 pounds and just did 100 pounds for the last 2 sets. Next, I'll be working on spider curls. I'm going to be doing 3 sets of 15 reps here. So just gonna lie my chest down on an incline, and I'm gonna do some bicep curls there. You want to get a nice deep stretch at the bottom of your curls here. Really push everything down like you're reaching into the ground, and then try your best not to swing. I know sometimes it's hard, but the goal is not to swing here, okay? And then you're gonna lift it up, bring it all the way up to a bicep curl, and then reach it back down into a nice straight deep stretch again. Time to play around and get my handstands in. I really love practicing my balancing, practicing my turns on my hands. I'm just warming up for handstand turns now. I'm just pushing up strong in my shoulders, keeping my core tight, and moving with my chest and hips. Sometimes if my rhythm is off, I tend to miss my next turn. So then I just go back, balance. I may throw in a one-handed there. Mostly when it comes to these, I just have fun with it, just enjoy myself and my time. I finished. I'm feeling amazing, definitely tired today. I'm gonna have a quick Helani strawberry shortcake protein shake here, 30 grams of protein. We're gonna head home. We might check out the canal, which is like through the river with an inner tube, so we'll kind of see what we do. Alright guys, we're just gonna have some more ground beef and eggs alongside chili from Tim Hortons to add extra protein. Alright guys, just having some ginger defense here for immunity health. Alright guys, here's a little peek at my lunch before we get going to do more activities. Oh, I'm just gonna do chili with it. Alright guys, I'm super excited. We're gonna blow up an inflatable and float down the river. It's about maybe like a 45-minute hour float down the river depending on how fast it's going. So I'm super duper excited. I cannot wait. Guys, this is the canal here that we're gonna be floating down. You can see all the river rafters in there. I'll zoom up for you to see. All the floaties there. Alright guys, here's a little look at our inner tube here. Hubby and I just inflated that. That's what we will be going down the river in. Alright guys, we are off. Gonna go down in the river down there. My dad's gonna stick around and medley tech here. We're just saying bye and off we go. And we are off! Floating down the river! Woo! Floating down the river, guys. Time to enjoy a drink for all our hard work in the gym. Cheers! So beautiful. So cool and refreshing in the water. Now this is about a 45-minute to an hour float down the river here, and then at the end there'll be some steps to be able to climb out safely. As long as you don't pass the bridge at the very end, because it can be quite dangerous, so recommend getting off of the stairs that they recommend us to. We're all just chilling away here, floating like a boat. Alright guys, time to indulge in a protein bar down the river. I want to get 20 grams of protein in before we finish this. That's just being stupid to cliff jump off here. Made it all the way down the river. We deflated our tube. Ready to hit the beach. Guys, we're heading to the beach now to enjoy some fun there. So stay tuned. I'll show you in a minute. We're here at Skaha Lake now. Time to swim. We are going to enjoy some Indian food. So I'm going to get a little platter here. You can see the little food truck here. I was just going to order from the food truck here. It's an Indian food truck. Here's the menu here. So I think I'm going to give this one a try right there. Chole bhatura, rice, aloo gobi, and butter chicken. Yum. Little ice cream to finish the night off. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, follow, and subscribe to my channel. It's your girl, EvaStormXox. We'll see you next time. Bye!